And like it just felt like we was like literally like in fucking hell, bro. Like it felt like we was in a concert in hell. You couldn't breathe, you couldn't see. Like just imagine all the people they gonna find tonight who was in that crowd, who nobody could see, who nobody could hear, who passed out, and everybody was just trampling on top of them the whole fucking concert. Like I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like at least 100 people who dead tonight. Like I kid you not. Like in the VIP section, it was so many bodies laid out. People was getting pulled out who was fainting, and the medics were trying to give them CPR, and they was flipping them over, and like they was literally turning them black and blue. Like I never seen death in my fucking life, bro. Just by me alone, it was probably like 10 fucking people laid out dead. And like once the medics tried to help them, they wasn't responding. They moved to the next person. It was nothing they could have do. Like this shit really fucked me up and like really spooked me tonight. Like that was like some demonic shit. Like, and what was so crazy, like people were screaming help, trying to and like it just felt like we were death in my fucking spooked me tonight. Like that was like some demonic shit. Like, and what was so crazy, like people were screaming help, trying to tell Travis Scott. They was like help. The whole crowd was just going like help, help, help. And he just kept going, bro. It was like that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro. And mind you, y'all see the type of music I make. Y'all see everything, like, you know, like I've been so heavily influenced by Travis, but like after tonight, bro, like God really showed me, like, you know, like step, and like it just felt like we was like literally like in fucking hell, bro. Like it felt like we was in a concert in hell.
Hey, Shalom Akim, Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises and glory, honor that's due to you. How about Shimi, how was Shai, about Shem Kakadash. That belongs to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. It wasn't a gospel abroad, if not the standard of how about Shimi, how was Shai. Real quick, man, I just wanted to speak briefly on this Travis Scott thing. As you know, that allegedly 8 people died, but common sense, it was more than that. Which appeared to be a satanic ritual on the left-hand side, because these celebrities, they're in some high-level type sorcery and witchcraft. And if you look at the whole foundation of Astral World, and you look at the symbology and the flaming falcon and the head and the messages that was put on that concert stage, you could kind of see that this was a ritual going, you know, pretty much a sacrifice, man, which we've been telling you people that the Most High control both sides of the spectrum. You see what I'm saying? But you got Jake going to these events, giving over to these other spirits, because Jake, they need a thrill, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake needs a thrill. He needs to be constantly entertained by left-hand energy, and these type of things happen. You know, so Salakia, man, at the yard, but Jake, they go to these events, and then all of a sudden an inevitable happened to him. But me, you know, personally, in my opinion, I know it was a sacrifice, it was a ritual, but to me, I think it was more of a distraction, because when I start to watch the different interviews by the different people, like he seems like he's pretty traumatized, but when I start watching the actual interviews of the people that were there, you had people that looked like they was in like professional setting, but that's how I knew that there was a lot of crisis acting involved too. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of crisis actors involved in that. You know what I'm saying? Because this was an agenda, okay? Because now everybody's going to be focused on the whole Travis Scott thing, and Esau's going to be planning something else under his sleeve to try to, you know, disrupt the way society works. So that ritual alone just opened up the door for a plethora of other events that can happen on the earth that's geared to take away your rights, man. Like we said, they're gonna do something big to try to avoid the heist, so to speak, you know. So, you know, brothers, man, stay vigilant, stay in spirit, stay prayed up, because those evil angels, the Most High, are activating them, and that it's more things like that that's gonna happen. Okay, you're gonna have things that don't even make sense, as far as, you know what I'm saying, in cities and governments and airports and stuff like that. These things are all because the Most High said that we're in those times, okay? So your brothers, man, be careful on what you do, who you be around. You know, if you don't want to be around overly worldly people, you may want to stay out of lounges and clubs and stuff like that. You know, if you do outings, make sure it's around the brothers That way, you know, you're prayed up, you're anointed, you in the spirit, versus just going to these events being reckless. Because dude said he felt like he was in a concert to hell. He was traumatized, you know, and he said it felt like it was some type of ritual going on. He said he couldn't breathe. He said it felt like people were being poked with drugs. And me personally, I believe that Esau released something in the air, okay? Because as soon as dude got to doing his thing, all of a sudden, you know, the people started to panic and act crazy. So I believe Esau released some type of bioweapon, or he did something or injected something in the air to cause the people to malfunction. Or he could have turned on a frequency, one of them towers, because most of those people that go to that concert, they had to be jabbed up. So easily Esau could have turned on one of his little 5G or whatever his type frequencies to get people to kind of get jacked up out there, which is ultimately the left hand of the Most High. Okay, the Most High controls both sides of the coin, you know. So real quick, I'm gonna get this in Sirach 18, and I'm gonna start at 3. It says, "Who governed the world in the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will." Right? Because people say, "Oh, it's Satan, it's Satan, it's Satan," but the Most High, who do Satan get his power from? He get his power from Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, he gets his power from the Most High himself, because the Most High deals with the left hand and the right hand. He deals with duality. It says, "For he is the king of all, by his power dividing the holy things among them from the profane." Right? Because let's just say, if you did have righteous brothers down there and they went to that concert, hey, they wouldn't got touched by this, though it's not circumspect to be among these type of events, because of this sort of thing can happen. But nonetheless, the Most High, man, he would have delivered the righteous. And the people that died there was not righteous. And I'm believing that it was well over 100 people that got put to death down there. You know, and they said that this guy, Travis Scott, knew about it. And said he was like really looking and invoking spirits. And you could tell because the guy, he does some weird things, man. You know, like one of his slogans on that concert, it says, "See you on the other side." Okay, so these, and then when they went into Astroworld, it appears that they was walking inside a mouth with like his head. He had the mouth open. It was like it was straight symbology and witchcraft, man. You know, and they got that concept in the ancient world too during the time of the Babylonians. You know, people would sacrifice their kid to Molech, you know, to Baal, etc. So you can tell we're back in those times again, man. It's nothing new under the sun. All right. So let's go from here to the book of Hebrews 1 and 13. You know, because you know, people, oh, the devil did it. The devil did it. Man, the Most High is behind all things. He just uses Satan to do his bidding, and the left hand angels. If you may understand that concept. All right. So this is the book of Hebrews 1 and 13. It says here, "But to which of the angels said he at my time, sit ye on my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool? Are they not all ministering spirits sent forth to minister to them who should be heirs of salvation?" And that's the spirit. Brother text that on the live stream yesterday. And this scripture is coming back out today. Like we said, we encountered an angel, who I believe to be an angel, at the camps Saturday. And, you know, I just thought he may have been an angel. Dawned on me later on. And the brother texted that scripture. But they're all ministering spirits, so they all are taking the order of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. Okay? You're not going to have a demon on the left-hand side that's going to say, "That don't, nah, I ain't doing what you're saying." Now, the scriptures did say that they do have counsels in the heaven. And the Lord was like, okay, which one of you could convince me to be a lying spirit in his mouth? And then the angel probably came up with all types of divisive tactics to get the man to go off. The Most High probably said, you know what, I like that thought, because you have counsels in the heavens like you do on the earth. So when demons come to mess with you, it was counseled upon, because the scriptures say, do nothing before a counsel. And if thy will be done on earth, is done in heaven. Okay, so these things are planned out meticulously through the spirit. Okay, so I keep wanting to say Juice World. Astro World, the elites may plan it in the left-hand side and the producers and so forth, but the Most High planned it in the heavens already, okay? And that's nothing but something small to a giant that's coming. Because like I said, just a mere distraction, like the Kanika Jenkins thing. This is just another one of those situations. You got crisis actors there or paid agitators. You got real people that got hurt and died, and then you're going to have people that's paid. And then again, I won't be surprised if half that crowd could have been CIA. You know what I'm saying? Because from the beginning, it was already chaotic. And this guy, Travis Scott, man, He's a fucking witch. He's known to get shit jumping heavily on the left-hand side. I'm not even gonna lie, man. If you look at the dude concert, he get shit turned, man. You know, but that's those people catering into those evil spirits. Because if you look at him, he has an evil spirit on him himself. You know, just the way he was gyrating and dancing. And as people were screaming help, he would just sit in the midst of the crowd laughing, man, just looking and laughing. I know he knew what was going on. You know, I mean, he can argue and say, well, there's so much going on, this and this and that. But come on, man. You literally had concert goers trying to tell the people that was holding the lights, because those lights too, man, those flashes, they evoke spirits too. That's why they do it. You know, it put people in a certain mood. So imagine you got 50,000 people, one crowd, all on drugs and Percocet, drunk, high, got the you know what in them, and then you flashing these lights in front of them, and you got this loud ass music, and already one of their favorite performers is performing. Oh man, they finna demonology fucking 12.0, man. But yet they was telling the dude that was holding the camera up top and the spotlights, he was like, look, man, they like people are dying down there. He was shooing them off like, get away from me. You know, and as people were dying, they screaming, help us, help us, help us. And like I said, they can argue and say he didn't know, but when you look at his video he put out, dude didn't even sound sincere. His apology seems forced, it seems scripted, you know, it seems weird. He knew what the hell was gonna happen there. You know, like I said, it's nothing more but a distraction. You know? Anyway, last precept here. This is the book of Sirach 39, and I'm gonna start at verses 28. It says, there be spirits created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. Okay, it says, in a time of the destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. All right, so the Most High set that up on the left hand side, because like I said, those people there, you know, they couldn't wait to get back into a concert venue. They couldn't wait, man. They couldn't wait to go out there and be on some folly, and then the Most High gave them what the hell they wanted. You know, and I'll guarantee you every bit, the death toll was probably way in the thousands. They're not going to cover all that because, you know, Esau don't want to look bad in his media. But you got people there with camera phones, man. People recording stuff, uploading stuff. People getting trampled on. And they said we literally felt like we was in a concert in hell. We couldn't breathe, you know, which had to be a creepy setting because it was something very dark and sinister. Because I watched it. I watched the video of it. I'm like, it's something creepy about it. It's something dark about that. You know, just the atmosphere itself, going inside this man's idol, because he had an idol of him as a head and people was walking into, which looked like a flame. I was like, why the hell would anybody want to be on that side? You know, why the hell would people want to do that? But these people got demons on them, man. They need the rush, and they're going to get what they ask for. It says here, fire and hell, famine and death, all those was created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. Okay, and it says here, and they should rejoice in his commandment, and they should be ready upon earth, which shows judgment is on the earth when time is, and when that time has come, they should not transgress his word, man. So hey, man, them demons, they didn't say, you know what, we don't like that vibe, Most High. Nah, they was with it, man. They was with it. Whatever Abba says, Abba gets, man. All right. But anyway, brothers, I'm going to end it there, giving out praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, of great millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. And with that, Shalom, Baba Wall.